Alright, we are back. I'm at my electrician's shop, one of them. He said I'm not there, but here's the code. You can go ahead and clean it up. So what we're doing right now is grabbing all these aluminum housings for the parking lot lights, and we're taking the screws out for the light socket. I'm going to recover that wire. I get number 1 for that number 2 wire, which is really nice. That's why I go after it. I'll take those connectors off the end and I'll get number 1 for it. Then there's a whole bunch of it. And then these are always brass, real easy to get out. So number 2 Phillips, 3 screws down in there, and we'll recover all that brass. We've got a trailer full of stuff, a couple piles in the back, just stuff laying around everywhere. Signs, a big aluminum sign. I don't know, I may be able to throw that up there by myself. It's heavy, it's a couple 100 pounds, but maybe since it's so long I can get some leverage and throw it up on top of everything. I've already got a full trailer, but we're gonna really fill it with all of this. Got some LED lights, some sign lettering with some more ballast, but those are electronic ballast, I think. Electronically stabilized. Blah, 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 blah. I'll have to break one open. It depends on what the inside looks like. I can't remember if those are good or not. Probably not. They don't feel that heavy. We will check them just in case. If it looks like a transformer coil inside instead of a circuit board, like these have like a long transformer, and they don't say electronic or quick start or rapid start. This is an auto transformer, which is the good ones that the yard will pay more money for. The other ones I just throw, like the electronic rapid start, quick tronic, those all go with the scrap. They won't pay any different price. I've heard some people get different prices, but just scrap for me. But yeah, we got a couple piles. Last time I got 10 cents a pound for these ballasts. These are huge electronic ballasts, heavy, full of like tar and stuff and a circuit board, but they're heavy and they're more than scrap. So I'm going to recover as many of those as I can, and a bunch of steel. Probably won't be able to fill up the trailer. I mean, we'll fill the trailer, but we won't be able to get all of it today because we got a whole trailer here to rummage through as well. So it's going to be a couple days. I've already done one load out of here and it didn't even make a dent. So let's get to work. It's supposed to rain within the hour, so let's see how much we can get done before I get rained on. Put all the ballast in a file and then cut all the wires off at the same time. Do an assembly line. Otherwise, we'll be working too hard. This is gonna go as dirty because these metal plates, I really don't feel like trying to fiddle with the rivets on those, because we got another plate right there with rivets that look more secure than that one. So we're just gonna run that as dirty. If the yard's feeling wild, they'll get me clean for it, but I doubt it. anything that's got a wire connected to it, I'll put over here so we can zip right through it. Show y'all what I found. I've been here twice. First time I've seen this. I went to go check if this trash can was empty. It's full of scrap. Light bulbs, and we can get all those out, but we'll get all of these and snip the wires off of these. Oh man. Oh man, it's full, plumb full. Hello, scrap. So I'll give this guy a kickback out of it. He said he just wants a little bit back. We'll see what we get. I mean, it's mixed with another load, so I'm just gonna have to kind of guess. I don't have much aluminum, so I told him I'll kick him back something on the aluminum, but the steel I get such a low price that it's just not, you know, it's not worth it. So for the aluminum, I'll kick him back some stuff. So, man, there's a lot of stuff. Let's get the snipping, and I need a freaking bucket. I got something. Dump this out. We'll put our wire in the brass, the light sockets. We'll put those in here with the wire. Hopefully I don't restart the video for the third time. Let me get my gloves on. This video is brought to you by H2O in Marlboros. That's my fuel for like. Crush them all at the same time. It's going to take a lot of time to do it in between. Man, that dumpster stinks. Drill go. Another one. Recover the brass off that, but it's not clean. It's got glass running in the middle of it, so I don't waste my time with it because I don't want the mess. So it doesn't seem like much wire, But again, I get number one for it if I take the connectors off. I know I've mentioned it before, my yard is kind of crazy, but it's only one yard that does it. The other one, when I told them that they give me number one for all this number two wire, they were like, what in the world? Because they were wondering why I don't bring any wire to them anymore. I said, well, let me take a picture of this bucket of wire and show you and weigh it. That way you know it's the same bucket that I turned in. And it was like 200 pounds of wire, and all of it was number one. At least that's what they paid me, which is a higher price than their number one as well. But they said they're kind of crazy to be mixing it in with the number two, or the number this with the number one. But you know, I'm gonna run with it because that's what they tell me. I'll take it. Tell me, guys, what do your yard give you for this stuff? Plugs off, you know, connectors off. Guarantee you, you're gonna tell me number two. Yeah, buddy. Y'all get number two. I don't know. Maybe it's they like me. I mean, I don't know, really. I really don't know. Alright. We got that pile done. Yep. Well, a little more. I could spend the time to take these lids off, but they're not stainless screws and a lot of them are rusted, and I've tried it. Yeah, some of them will come off, but when you take 5 screws out and the 6th one gives you problems, you kind of get pissed off and just say fuck it. So that's what I said. There's 6 screws, and you'll get most of them off, and then that fucking last one wants to play games. The guys next door are watching me talk to myself. They probably think I'm some fucking crazy guy. Might be. Who knows? I've only been here twice, so yeah, I was like, hey, do y'all mind moving that truck? I gotta back in over here. A couple of guys came out looking at me funny, but I had the code to get in. So I probably called the guy and said, hey, you know, you got some guy over here taking all your shit, right? Yeah, I gave him permission. I love that when people come out and think, oh, caught this guy red-handed. Oh no, I've got permission, buddy. You know, I get permission pretty much wherever I go. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. I used to live a life where permission was... What permission, right? I mean, I wasn't scrapping back in the day when I was doing certain things, but if I was, it wouldn't have been good because I'd have got myself in trouble. But now, wherever I go, I get permission. There's so much scrap out there that these people that resort to stealing it, it's stupid. Because there's just so much of it. All you got to do is find the people and ask. I find people by just driving around picking up from my places that I already pick up from. I see them working out in the field and say, hey, do y'all have a pile of stuff back at the shop you need hauled off? Sometimes they say, well, we've got a guy. You know, you're going to get that. But you'll find some people and some big businesses that'll say, yeah, come on by. I just got cell phone tower scrap from a cell phone company and a CT scanner. Like, what? CT scanner? Now they want me. So now that I've got the CT scanner hauled out of there, it was like 4,500 pounds, I think is what they said. They robbed a lot of components off of it, so it only came out to about 3,000 pounds. And every one of those components that was on there when I was on GE's website, $25,000, $15,000, $8,000, $7,000, and all those things were missing around the ring, I call it. There's a ring with multiple rings of brass. I'll do a video on that. And there's a big steel ring that weighed like 1,200 pounds. Just the ring. And then there was another ring of something, steel of some sort. But now they want me to haul off an MRI magnet and a CT scanner. I thought that was heavy. An MRI magnet is 10,000 pounds. That's the smallest one, I believe. The one they want me to get is like 12,000 pounds. And it's inside of a mobile MRI. Right? These are mobile MRI trucks, the company that I'm dealing with. So they fit all this in a damn semi-trailer. A 12,000 pound magnet. The guy said he'd rent a crane. I don't know if he's gonna rent the truck for me to haul it with. It's kind of weird. Why didn't he just do it himself? But he's an older guy, and I don't know. But 12,000 pound magnet. Let me know if there is a market for a 12,000 pound magnet. Because I don't want to just send that off to the scrapyard, because 7 cents a pound or 7.5 cents, and they won't give me that because it's going to be too big. Not weight wise, but circumference wise. They don't want to give me prepared steel, which I think is a rip-off, because I bring in all this stuff that is prepared steel. It's not too big. I think it has to be 4x4 or shorter and 1/4 inch thick or bigger. And they're giving me torch iron, which is a lower price than scrap. So I don't know what they're doing. Some yards don't even want to, they don't even have a category for prepared. I bet you they do for themselves. They'll separate it once you turn it in as scrap, because they just say it's all scrap. They put it in a separate pile, and I'm pretty sure there's a reason for that. It's not because they're getting less, it's because they're getting more, and they're not paying you more. And they're not paying me more. So, yeah. I hear magnets are pretty expensive. So a 12,000 pound magnet, I'm going to have to look into that. Because there could be some good money in there. Anyhow, enough talking. Let's get to work. I'm going to set these all out where I can undo them easily. If I just try to go into the pile and do it, it's not going to be fun. But if I lay them all out, we can do the assembly line method. Do one step at a time. The most efficient way is the assembly line method. Because if I go in, you know, balls deep into the pile, we're overworking myself, flipping stuff and missing stuff. And if I lay it all out, it'll make it much easier when it comes time to flow right through. Driver, the other one's a ballast. I don't know. A transformer and a ballast. I don't know. I'm not an electrician. I'm just a scrap guy. Maybe you should have picked some shade. I think I get like, I don't know, 12 cents, 14 cents a pound for start with that pile and see where we get. This video is going to be long if I don't. I might break it up. Yeah. Let's break it up because you can't even see what I'm doing. You just hear what I'm doing. So let me reset the angle here. How am I going to get this to stay put? Alright, we'll be back with a part 2.